Anyway, time to finally finish off this game. I've been wanting to finish this game off since we first began it in September. I believe the first part of this that I uploaded to YouTube was like September 9th or something like that last year. It's currently the 28th of March. Oi, volume. But yeah, so where am I going? Am I going to the Great Chasm for the finale of the game? Oh no, I'm going to go see the sage. That's what I'm doing. That's what's happening. No, it said Airy lies, not dang it. I gotta turn up the speed again. There we go. 310% speed. I mean, I guess we're semi-fast now. Things are not set up. There we go. Same thing. Not really. One is a name and one is like a thing. Yeah, February is the beginning of your semester. Huh. That's different then. That is certainly different. Yeah, for me, semesters are like September to December and then January to April for university. Oh my goodness. That showed up only after you get to this point? No, it showed up a little bit earlier in the playthrough. Like several chapters ago.
You four are... No matter. It seems the time is upon us. There is much I would speak of. At last. At long last.
Sage, we must rely on your wisdom. You are all we have.
Though I fear I am far from all-knowing myself, child. Ouroboros, the celestial realm. It's the first I've heard of most of this.
No. What are we to do if even you don't know? How do we stop this?
Patience, child. He will be with us presently. Ah, and here he is.
All here, I see. No need for pleasantries. I'm more or less aware of the situation.
Then let's begin.
Begin what?
Agnes, take the pendant you received from the sage and raise it aloft.
All right. Like this?
That will do. Now, for the rest. Line up behind Agnes and join hands, all of you.
Right. May I ask why?
As party to these events, you have the right to know. And the desire as well, I expect. The revelation as spoken by the angel.
Shall we?
Indeed.
What's happening?
Shh. Remain silent.
O warriors of light, hearken unto these words, should they reach you yet. The mark upon the evil one heralds the beginning. The bringer of ruin has risen. His name is Ouroboros. Ouroboros, bringer of ruin, shall devour all worlds linked by his harbinger. You and your world, and the whole of life on myriad other worlds now face extinction. Hear me, warriors. Ouroboros must not be loosed upon creation. You must use every ounce of your being to see this scourge contained. Wise guardians of the warriors of light, the time has come. Which of you will do as I have instructed?
That particular role falls to me.
It galls me, but you're the only one for it.
You watch over them, Sage.
Warriors of light, know that you do not walk alone. There are those who protect you, those who await your return, those who have entrusted you with the future, those who brave the same battle you do, and you walk with one another. Should despair take hold, and your spirits falter, raise me aloft once more. Now go, onward, warriors of light, my friends across the bounds of time and place.
Who or what was that?
The angel. The one who suddenly appeared and halted our fight 1800 years past.
And if I'm correct,
The Agnès of the world I hail from. What? I failed to protect her.
she may be, or perhaps not. Airy has interlinked tens of thousands of worlds.
Myself from a different world? But why? How could she have...
Perhaps her prayers for salvation reached the celestial realm. Or perhaps she sought only to warn her counterparts in other worlds. There is no way of knowing now.
May I ask what it is you must do?
That burden is mine alone. You will know before long, if all goes to plan. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've preparations to make.
Speaking of, I shall break the final seal upon the Kustra archipelago if it be of any use to you. I locked away the direst of the arms I took from the Orthodoxy in the cavern's deepest depths. You might seek them out, should you think it necessary before you face Ouroboros.
Alrighty, so there's a place that we can go now to get like some super endgame weapon stuff, but we don't need them, so I'm just gonna pass. But I do not recall this at all. I looked in DMs and I see it there, but how do I go onto my ship? But I was probably working at the time or something like that. Probably something like that. Get them anyway. I just want to beat this game already. I'm not gonna go and get stuff that I'm never gonna use. Sounds like a terrible plan. But yeah, that DM did not look familiar to me at all. It's probably like working at the time. Getting them will make it all the faster. I'll never use them. My build is in such a way that like it's literally not gonna change by my equipment. Like that's just the way my build is. My damage output is gonna be the exact same no matter what. Except on like one of my characters who isn't even about outputting damage. It's just about slowing the enemy, so damage output doesn't even matter. But yeah. Let's go onward to the great chasm. Finally beat this game. It has been so long since we started this. And this is why I don't do custom game requests anymore. Because this game here was a viewer request. We still haven't beaten it.
There it is. The Dark Aurora.
Is Airy inside? But how do we...
Look! A magic circle on the cliff's edge. It may offer a way in.
All right, if everyone's ready, let's go after Airy!
Alrighty, let's head in. And I have no idea what the heck is going on in chat right now, but we got party chat. Something I can understand, maybe. I don't know. So, what will everyone do once this is all done and the great chasm finally closes? I think I'll carry on with my father's wishes. It's a Vestal of the Crystals. I intend to keep guiding the faithful. Oh yeah, I just yesterday, actually, while I was in my earth science class on violent weather, found out that, like, 30, 40 some years ago, there was apparently a cyclone whose name was like, I don't know if it's pronounced the same way, but was spelled the exact same way as like Agnes here. And it's like, oh, there was a super devastating cyclone, and Agnes in this game is the Vestal of Wind. Curious, you know? It's so funny, Agnes. The fact that I'm named after a cyclone and I'm the Vestal of Wind. Well, I'm the Wind Vestal and a follower of crystalism, and named after a cyclone. No, and you are the daughter of the great brave the Templar, naturally an adherent of anti-crystalism. It seems strange that we would journey so far together, but in the end, return to lives naturally opposed. Well, I for one intend to put concepts like crystalism and anti-crystalism in the past. Really? Yes, I've made up my mind. I will seek to make the world a better place. A world where we don't need to oppose each other. I believe that is the sort of world my father really saw. Idea, I think so too. Ring a bell, what will you do? Did I just, like, skip that whole thing by accident? I tried to hit A, and I might have accidentally hit Y. I might have pressed B, I might have hit Y as well. Was there supposed to be something that Ring a Bell said, and I just missed it? Did I just miss that? But yeah, to each their own. Perhaps make a request box and ask people to also include the average amount of time the game takes to beat. No, what I used to have was my stream point system, where it was like a point system where if you saved up like enough stream points that you'd get by watching the stream, you could like force me to play a game. And it was a long time ago that Tacos like basically made me play Bravely Default by redeeming the points for it. And here we are, 7 months later. But yeah, stands up in class. We talking Bravely Default in class today? Could y'all stop looking high AF? I have no idea what you're talking about right now. I'm sorry to say. I have no idea what's going on. Oh no, that's not a great idea. That was back when I had like maybe 2 to 3 regulars kind of thing.
I beseech you, oh Lord, hear your faithful servant's plea. For the 1100 million years since I was spawned of you, I have existed solely for your glory and... No! No! The magic circle! It's opened! Then... Lord Ouroboros! They come! The warriors of light are upon me! Your faithful servant is in grave peril! Hear my plea! I beg you!
Yeah, I feel like I might know that now, Bearded. Like, I wasn't opposed to playing Bravely Default, but at the time, I was, like, the idea behind the redeeming points for streaming something is like, oh, that'll just guarantee 1 stream of it. But, like, if I start something, I'm gonna have to beat it, is the thing. I'm gonna have to, like, commit to it. Oh, look, I still have the chests open and stuff from, like, and the whole area mapped out from, like, when I did the, like, quote-unquote bad ending. Isn't that something? Ain't that something right there? Isn't it interesting how this is a weird wibbly-wobbly realm and there's all kinds of things that look like they're from this world, like power lines over there? Like railways, street lights. What does it mean? Why is there stuff from the real world here? But yeah, so that's the time that I also wasn't sure like what playthroughs I wanted to do next. Now I have like a long list of stuff in my head where it's like, I want to do that. So, like, you know. And one of those things to do is definitely Bravely Second, the sequel to this game. I'm kind of about Bravely Default, but Bravely Second is one of my favorite games of all time. But I probably won't do it for a little while. I'll probably take quite a decent break from, like, you know, this stuff. What are you looking to play? Well, first of all, there's the Xenoblade Chronicles 1, 2, and Torna series that I started, which is gonna take quite a while, and I want to commit, like, the most to, considering that, you know, it's a series on 3 games instead of just being like 1 game. So that's definitely something. And there's all kinds of new releases coming out as well. As for stuff that's already come out, ever since it first came out, I wanted to stream Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story for the 3DS. Like, I got that when it first came out, I just haven't had the chance to like do it yet. Maybe that'll be like the next 3DS playthrough that I do, is that, because Mario and Luigi Bowser Inside Story is like one of my favorite games just in general. That game is so good. I love it so much. and I can't wait to play the 3DS version and like to play it on stream and stuff like that. Like, I own it on my actual 3DS. I've never booted it up because I figure I'm just gonna stream it anyway, and that'll be for my desktop like this. But, like, what am I gonna do for, like, the sideways battles? The ones where you have to hold the 3DS sideways and use the touchscreen. Am I just gonna need to, like, turn my head sideways, but then for the stream switch to, like, a different overlay that has them sideways? That's probably what I'm gonna have to do. But yeah, I'm thinking that might be my next 3DS thing that I do. But there's also new stuff coming out that I wanna get through. Like, there's the new Fire Emblem game coming out this summer, which gives me like several months to get ready before that comes out, because I'm gonna grind that so hard when it comes out. I love Fire Emblem. There's also Final Fantasy X coming out on the Switch, and I started a playthrough of that game. The streamer who originally got me into Twitch, Otofu, who inspired me to start streaming myself, his favorite game of all time is Final Fantasy X, so I got it a long time ago on my PC when it was on sale on Steam for like $10. I originally started a playthrough of it on stream, but I only got 2 streams into it, and then I never continued because I had like crazy audio issues for those first 2 streams, and it was in like my first couple months of streaming, so I didn't have like any regulars at the time, so like there was nobody to come around and tell me like, hey, by the way, the audio's all glitchy and weird, and I didn't want to redo the stuff that I had already done, so like I never continued with it. So then when it was announced for the Switch, I was like, oh, there's my chance to like try it again and actually get through it. But on Steam, it's like $20 normally. I got it on sale for $10, and for a new copy of it on the Switch, it's like $60. It's like, why? Why, man? So when it comes out on the Switch, I might just stream it from PC, because screw spending $60. That's Canadian, so like maybe in the States it'd be like 50 or something like that. But yeah, and you with Xenoblade Chronicles 2 and Torna, you still need to do Torna. Be prepared to grind for a long time for side quests for Torna, because freaking raising the community level is such a pain. I'm so glad that I have almost all of the Torna series already recorded, so I don't have to do that again. But yeah, you keep hopping into long series. Yeah, that's like me with some things, but those are like the best things to get into. But yeah, more Fire Emblem characters in Smash, I wouldn't complain. Get a DS capture card easy. There's no more games coming out for the 3DS. I'm not gonna spend money for a capture card on a dead console. I've already spent enough on my stream equipment. And a low polygon, Final Fantasy X Pog. Yeah, that's a thing that I'm probably gonna do at some point. I briefly tried it, but to no avail. So like, we'll redo it at some point, and the original plan was to do it on the Switch, but you know, screw spending that much money when I already own it on my PC. So we might just try it over again on the PC instead of playing it on the Switch, because screw spending money. But yeah, when are we getting an Otofu raid here? We have before. During my playthrough of my favorite game of all time, actually, that happened. I was in the middle of doing a dungeon in Pokemon Mystery Dungeon 2 when that happened, and I was like, wait, what? But yeah, why not give Nintendo your money? You mean Square Enix?
I beg you, your malevolence! What? Then I am to be granted my ultimate form? Oh, Lord Ouroboros, be praised!
Oh, that was a short scene. I was still typing things. But yeah, I hope everything's going alright, tacos. We're finally beating the game that you redeemed with points back when that was a thing. Back in like late August last year. I know that the first upload of the series was like early September, so I assume that was like late August that you did that, and we're finally beating it here. Get the capture card, coward. Hey, I've got tuition to pay for, and if I'm not spending $60 on a Switch game for Final Fantasy X when I can play it on my PC, you can bet I'm not gonna be spending on a capture card for a dead console, you know? Console that's literally not having games made anymore. I'm gonna stick to my keyboard even though my 3DS is over there, and from the last time I streamed this, the cord is still like missing behind my shelf from when I mentioned that last time and I unplugged it. It's still missing back there, dang it.
Terrible eldritch power courses through my veins! Oh. Magnificent, miraculous, astounding! This is the power of my Lord Ouroboros!
Man, I keep typing things thinking that the scene's gonna go longer and then it doesn't. Anyway, but yeah. You know they pronounce Ouroboros? Oh well. Can stop you into oblivion, coward. Hey, if you want to buy me a 3DS capture card, go ahead. But otherwise, I'm sticking to PC because PC's working just fine for me, this mouse and keyboard life. No complaints here.
At last, at long last.
Airy, is that you?
That's right. Feast your eyes upon perfection as bestowed by Lord Ouroboros. Now you will know the might of my true and perfect form.
Man. So, I forget, was this the final boss theme for, like, the other route? I think it might have been. I don't quite remember. I'm gonna take a turn just to, like, default and stuff, as well as get this speed low. But time for, like, the super jammin' music. Yeah, Airy's still pretty eh. Oh my goodness, that's rude, isn't it? Okay, time to bring the pain. And hopefully, if this goes right, not get hit for the rest of this battle. We shall see. Shall see what happens. But yeah, jammin' music. This is like one of the best tracks on my Halloween stream playlist right here. That's what it is. Minus strike. Let's go ahead and give you an examination. Is what we'll do. Neat. Yeah, so if everything goes right, we won't get hit for the rest of the battle. But that's assuming everything goes right. Over half her health's already gone. Oh, dang it. She went before Anya's. Oh, dang it. Hold on. We got unlucky with the speed there. I think this form of Airy must be like really fast. We got unlucky there. Hold on. Hold on. That might have just been an RNG thing. I'm not sure. You know, let's see how, I can explain. Bad RNG. Don't mind me. Bad RNG. We can take that first hit. Oh my goodness, the Dia's already died. Dies first turn. That was second turn. That was second turn. Excuse me. I'll have you know. I'll have you know your statement is wrong, man. So now you have to disconnect. Hey, I'm doing a build here where like half my units go to 1 HP to do big damage. You know? Man, oh man. But yeah, there's a little bit of symbolism with the name Ouroboros. In mythology, Ouroboros refers to a serpent eating its own tail. Does that have to do with like the final boss theme, which is called Serpent Eating the Ground, representing infinite loop or the cycle of death and rebirth? I guess that also has to do with like the actual final boss theme. There we go, better RNG. Perfect. Look, no problem. Now she's doing 0 damage. Easy peasy. And Pelman on using some of my Franker face emotes there that I feel like not a lot of people know about. I'm gonna do this just to be like extra safe, you know. I don't know what else to do. I'll just default. It's like SDing after getting hit. Don't make excuses, Scout. Hey, it was bad RNG, man. It's a turn-based game. SDing isn't a thing here. Alright, we're just gonna go ahead and do that. This whole thing again. So unless she heals, which she probably will, but in the weird case that that she doesn't, then Airy's dead this turn. Just boost your RNG stat. Yeah, because that's definitely a stat in a game. Sounds about right. This track is so good. Let me tell you. Airy Delito! Easy peasy. Yeah, I figured that was gonna happen.
What's this?
I was talking Gameful, you're talking IRL.
Forever in your debt.
How do you boost an RNG stat IRL? How does one do? Oh, I have to examine her again? That sucks. Speaking of RNG, Tux coming in saying you just got your luckiest unlucky moment. Did something terrible happen, but it wound up not actually being that terrible? Is that what that means? Or something along those lines? Hope everything is going alright today. I mean, your shiny hunting Lapras got up to combo 5 since it's a rare spawn. So you only had to like encounter it 5 times when you found it. Well, I guess that probably might still take a while with it being a rare spawn. I assume this is in Let's Go. Think, however you pronounce that, syphilis. Maybe Sisyphus. I think Sisyphus fits a better name. As in Greek mythology. Was I really saying syphilis? Sisyphus is a guy who was punished for his crimes by rolling a huge boulder up a mountain. So what, like Takamari, whatever it's called? Takamari Dynasty, whatever that weird game is called, where you like have to roll the world or something like that. Only for it to roll down when he got to the top, force him to start all over. Doesn't that remind you of a certain part of this game? What, like the multiple worlds and repeating over and over kind of thing? Perhaps. Yeah, these are definitely balanced mechanics right here following on. This boss is just gonna keep hitting me for 0 damage. It's totally balanced, don't you worry. Takamari Dynasty Warriors. Is that what it's called? I feel like I'm getting it wrong. I think I'm getting mixed up with something else. I'm getting mixed up with something else, I'm pretty certain, right? The thing where you play as like a character. That Tux and that Tacos. I don't know. They sound similar, okay? I got mixed up. Katamari Damacy. That. What you said was not a thing. It sounds like it's a thing. I don't know. But yeah. A shiny Magikarp spawned for you. I mean, you can just not go after the shiny Magikarp and then keep your chain going. But like, then you have, that's the kind of situation where you have to decide. You have to decide what you want. The old god Syphilis. Oh boy. Man, I can't wait to fight the final boss of Syphilis. Man, what a terrible infection, you know. I know Dynasty Warriors is a thing, but Takamari Dynasty sounds almost like it's a thing, probably just because it rhymes with Katamari Damacy. That's probably why. Like, I know Dynasty Warriors is a thing. That's like the whole kind of foundations for Hyrule Warriors and Fire Emblem Warriors, and I definitely like those games. For the gameplay and music. The story in those games is awful. But you know, I guess we're just gonna chill here for a turn. Have fun doing 0 damage, Airy. These sound effects are so much louder than the music, and that is really annoying me because the music is so good, but it's being drowned out by like the way too loud other combat sounds. What a shame. Your dogs are barking, you're getting mad pissed. Your dogs not think it's okay for people to walk by? Because mine is the same. Let's go ahead and do that. And yeah, let's see what we can do here. Get rid of that HP.
Lord Ouroboros,
I beseech you! Not in the slightest.
I am invincible.
Invincible. And now I have to examine again. I should have anticipated that with Atia when I put in her moves. Oh well. That sure sucks. That crit though. You resent your family and taking in these dogs? Don't say that. You're back to combo 1 now, so you did go for the Magikarp after all. You couldn't help yourself. The freaking, what's it called? Feels good. Yeah, feels okay, man. Emote. I'm glad your dog is annoying Pulmonon. My oh my. Wait, stillness is gone now, right? Fairly certain. It's kind of hard to tell with all the weakness stuff that's appearing before stillness, but I'm fairly certain that's gone. But yeah. We're gonna go ahead and do that, and yeah. But yeah. But yeah, seems like a lot of things could have worked then, Tacos. Yeah, it's one thing that Lapras is a rare spawn, but it's also such a pain to catch. Yeah.
Call on you. What? You're tired of me?
Well, It's not the only one of us. You know? Other family for these dogs make it so difficult for you to relax and quiet. But having a dog in the family, I don't know what it's like having multiple ones, but like, it's so good though, I don't know. Oh, I took auto off.
Why, your benevolence. You are most unkind.
What's happening?
I know not. Huh?
Oh. For some reason I was at like the top of the stairs, and now that the scene's over, I'm back at the bottom again. Oh boy, time for some great gameplay between the cutscenes of me walking up to the stairs there. Oh, and look who it is. It's me. Cool. Isn't that something?
Look! There's something there!
Oh, it looks like Tiz. Whatever it is, it's heading this way.
So, this is the physical form I must take to claim a world. How terrible comes.
Are you Ouroboros?
Call me what you will. I did not anticipate Airy's defeat. You creatures clinging. So it is that I take this calmness form. Now, ask me what you will.
Just who are?
That has all been answered. I am Ouroboros. Do not make me say it again.
How did Airy fit into your plan?
She gathered the strength I need to reach this celestial realm. This too was explained. Next.
What is the celestial realm?
As the name implies, it is the realm of the gods.
Why do you seek to invade it?
The realm of the gods is a greater civilization. It is prosperous, full of love, beneficent, reverential, and order. It knows no war or strife. There exists no greater war, no dull prison. Now I see. You, whose form I now take, a celestial lurks within you. You mingle with lesser creatures, free sentiment, you revel in others' bloodshed, and weep at the death of idols. As this is true, serve to ease your weariness. I shall bring your realm chaos, hatred, fear, jealousy, corruption, brutality, excitement. Air has entered very worlds, sowing a bounty of indignation and despair. Fuel my conquest.
So, after your faithful servant worked tirelessly for you, her reward was to be devoured?
I see thou must put this in terms of one of your kind.
Cattle?
The sufferer, such a beast, there is no change upon its feet, nor does its loyalty. No matter how great her reverence for me, she is but a portion for my nourishment.
Monstrous!
It is the same for what we call your who house a celestial within. You, with the power to draw strength from the crystals. You, who saw Airy's machinations. You, driven by an inconsequential sense of righteousness. You are not but the moon before my heavenly soul commences. Now, I go. Stars, glorious. It is time for you to become a part of my flesh.
Whale. We still have 1 HP from before. Screw it, let's do it. Good old minus strike shenanigans, even though I haven't, you know, slowed him yet or anything. Let's just do it, I guess. Let's see here. Boop. You know. Aw, oh, dang it. Well, at least we went before he did. At the bare minimum, you know? At least there's that. Thank goodness for that, man. Family dragon. But yeah. Don't worry, man. He's a deity dude. Of course he'd be able to speak English. Boopity boppity. Because it works. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to push the story forward otherwise. Imagine if a Roberts comes up to speak to you here, and he's just like, blah, 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 blah. Characters are like, wait, what? What did he just say? I don't know, man. Time for big damage. English subtitles, but the characters still wouldn't be able to understand them canonically. So no. Neat. Please do stillness now, thank you. Whoa, that hit me so hard it made the game lag. Just the TD bit. Isn't that something? Oh, that's rude. Isn't it? My oh my. Neat. Let's go ahead and do that old combo and neat. Let me see his health. It's not letting me see his health. Fine. He's dead now anyway. Man, oh man. Google Translate.
What great sport immortals make, such vitality.
Please say I get to be healed before this battle. Nope! Oh no! Oh no, I'm so screwed now. Let's just hope that he's slow. Let's just hope that he doesn't go before I do, because otherwise I am so screwed for this final battle. Oh my goodness. I got pranked. Oh no. Please go first. Please, Agnes, go before Ouroboros does. I don't even care how much damage I do this turn. Please just go before he does, or else I'm so screwed. Otherwise, it's all over right here. Oh. Okay. I did so much damage to it before he even went that the next cutscene started. I can't believe it.
Delay.
Lord DeRosa, what are...
You've opened a crack in the beast's core, the source of his immortality.
his core?
As long as it exists, he will regenerate without end. I've come now to stop it.
But how?
You will split it open, and I'll fuse together with it, containing it. I shall dedicate my own eternity to halting its regrowth forevermore. Strike with all your might the moment the beast ceases his regeneration.
But what'll happen to you?
This role demands an immortal. The sage and I have argued the matter for 1,800 tedious years. Adia, you must defeat the beast. The Templar's blood is in your veins. You can do this.
Right.
Ring a bell. I ask your assistance. Contain the beast while I take possession of it.
Understood.
Tiz, you must protect Agnes. Agnes, these 1,800 years, No, pay me no mind. May fate smile upon you.
Thank you.
Ah, I nearly forgot. Accept me, and I shall grant life everlasting. Though it shall be filled with grief, thou shalt have all eternity to wreak vengeance upon thine enemies. Now then, let us begin! I'm getting sentimental in my old age. The rest is in your hands, Sage.
Well then. Still, if he goes before I do, I'm still screwed over here. Considering this whole cycle is starting over again. Please have Agnes go before he does. Please, oh please. Please give this to me, game. Because once I get the cycle going, then it's hard to stop it. But it's getting the cycle going on this first turn that's a tricky part. If he goes before me, then I'm screwed over. And yeah, this boss theme is really good, tacos. And hello, Carvey, I hope everything's going well today. Just in time for us to finish off this game. Oh my goodness, we took off so much of his health there. Well, at least Dia will slow him down, so... Okay, Agnes did go before him, good. Whew, thank goodness. Oh, nice, 0 damage, man. Nice zeros across the board. Oh, man. I wonder how much damage that normally do. Boop, 0. Nice, man. You did it. Alright, now that he's slowed, 75% speed, things should be alright, in theory. Let's see here. See what we can do here. Neat. To boop the snoot? This isn't DVD. but I'm gonna try to boop the snoot. What of this?
fully restored as an entire world meets its end. It is not enough.
Please don't tell me this refreshed the battle. It refreshed the battle. His speed isn't down anymore. Come on, RNG. Boop the snoot already. I'm trying to boop the snoot. I'm trying, man. I'm gonna do it real good. Just you wait. But yeah, it's pretty interesting how there's a final boss in this game that literally munches worlds to attack you with, you know? He's a lot more health this time. At least his speed is down now, so Anya should, in theory, go before he does. Hopefully. We shall see if that is the case. But I think it will be. Oh my goodness, that damage. Uh-oh. Oh! That... Oh. Oh, it drained a BP. Oh, I see. Not like it matters. Considering that, you know, stillness is a thing with Hasten World. Oh. Bearded. Yeah, I was apparently introduced to Cam's server, so Cam made that server? Why? I don't understand. Alright, his speed is still down, so like... Whatever, man. I see what Demonic Touch that does now. It drains a BP. But I'm gaining so much BP every turn because of Hasten World. That, like, who cares, you know? Whoops. And here it is reusing tunes. I keep pressing the wrong button. Let's try this again. But yeah, the music gets pretty intense. I just hate how it's so quiet. The attacking sound is literally louder than the music is. It sucks. But yeah. Only Carvia would use voice chat. Imagine. It was just a server where you would tease you by sending pictures that you found on Twitter of you, but now it's open to friendly friends. Seems like a strange place. Oh, nice 0 damage, dude. He's munching worlds to attack me to do 0 damage.
Does it feel to fail, young warriors of light?
Whale. Every single time he does that crazy beam thing, it's... Okay, I thought his speed wasn't down anymore. For a second there. Like... He's munching worlds just to do nothing. Oh, there's another world munch. 0 damage. Nice ventriloquism. If you actually have a 3DS and like a friends list, then it'll say the name's world on the bottom there. Like if I was friends with Carvia on the 3DS, it'd be like Carvia's world and it would destroy that, for example. But because it's an emulator, it just said someone's.
Please! Stop! I cannot bear it anymore! Slay me if you will! But you must stop! Agnes!
Agnes!
I command you insects to avoid!
Take up your weapons. Raise the pendant to the heavens and arise.
What?
No! It is over. The more we resist, the more worlds are destroyed. We can fight no longer.
Know that you are not alone. Know that none of you are alone. Child of the celestial light, take the vessel's hand and reach out together. Reach out to your counterparts who dwell beyond this realm. Convey your hopes unto them.
Our hopes.
Hey, it's a Palbot! Oh boy.
Still not ready, ring a bell?
Patience, Tiz. Communication with other worlds or no, this takes time.
But we're being held hostage as leverage against ourselves in another world.
All the more reason we need to keep this world safe. Agnes is right. Are we ready, ring a bell?
Don't rush me, dear. There, all done. Full speed ahead, straight at that huge whatever it is.
Ready, soldiers? Let no harm come to the Lady Vestal and her allies.
And BuddyBot!
It's massive and hard. You all right?
Don't worry about me. Agnes? Its recovery is too swift! Are you ready yet, Tiz?
Almost. Just a little longer.
Seems you're having a rough time of it, eh, ring a bell?
Why are...
Agnes, we're here to help, my dear.
Hey!
All right, here goes! Blaze bright!
Yes! That was amazing, Tiz!
I couldn't have done it without you and Agnes.
And we wouldn't have lasted without Ringabel's aid.
The thanks shouldn't stop here. Don't forget them.
Alternate!
The Sky Knights will handle things from here. You four, do what you must. Quickly!
Understood! Agnes, that's our cue!
Let's go!
bell. It's here. Onions, everyone ready?
On your signal, Tiz.
All right, let's begin.
Listen, everyone. The us from another world are in terrible danger. They're sacrificing their lives to save our world and countless others.
But our world is safe for now, thanks to your efforts.
It's time to raise a cry that will reach their world, where they've laid down their arms to spare us.
Tell them they are free to fight. That our world has been spared.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
It is time. Share this prayer with me. One and all.
Look! Onions! Everyone!
It's them!
They've left this to us. Let's end this now! For everyone's sake!
Right! Oh!
Oh my goodness. Carvia, I booped the snoot so hard that it lagged the game so heavily there. My goodness. There you go, I booped the snoot. Happy now? Oh my goodness, the game is still lagging from that. It's how about I pause it and then I unpause it and see if that fixes it. Continue. Come on, speed up. It's not working. Oh my goodness, it's like, oh, it's fixed now. Okay, it's not lagging anymore. Whew. Oh my, that was scary right there. Whew, boy, that was scary. Oh man, that was a spooky, scary moment right there, let me tell you. Whoops. Whew. At first I thought that was it for this playthrough, you know? That would have sucked so hard. Now it's reusing tunes from the characters' themes that we never even got to hear during our playthrough because I kind of crashed the special moves shop. So I never got to use special moves. So you just kind of have to trust that these are the characters' themes, like this is Agnes's right now. What the heck is that? I point at you! What's Ringabel affected with now? He's like all purple and stuff. Celestial touch. What the heck is that? Disaster. Nice 0 damage. Yeah, I won't boop the snoot so hard next time. I've learned my lesson now. Considering it literally made the emulator lag to go to like anywhere from 50 to 60% speed there. That was a little bit of a... Oh, he can't brave her default. Oh. I can't do anything. I can just default. I can only default. Can I cure that by chance? Or no? I mean, I can try using a remedy. But like, is a remedy gonna do anything here? Thank goodness he didn't use it on Agnes, the person who has to use stillness, you know. Summon friend, you won't. Can I do that here? Oh, has he broken into the celestial realm? Is this even gonna work properly? No. No. Does it not? No. It's not working for the thing. Does it not? Maybe it's because it's in use right now. By my... What if I do this? Is that gonna do anything? Probably not. something that's really meta that's supposed to happen here. Yeah, I guess remedy doesn't work. That's supposed to happen here is that rift in the background is supposed to turn on like the 3DS camera and be pointed towards you. Kind of like the big reveal that the celestial realm is the real world. And I tried to set up the camera so that it would work. Like last week or something like that. But I think the camera on my computer can only be used by like one program at a time. So because it's being used by like my stream, I don't actually think that it can be used for the game. I think that's a problem. I mean, I can always check in like settings here. I mean, like, click to preview the camera here. It just shows a black screen. There's apparently 4 options here, and like, the second one was the one that I had the most success with. Oh, that one lagged it a little bit, but they're all just like a black screen. Like, you know? But, you know, that's apparently a thing. Wait, what if I make a bit an image? Hold on. Whoa, wait. Whoa, hold on. Can I find an image to have it posted at the back? Like, is this even gonna work? Hold on. Tempted here. What about like my Big Smash Ultimate background? This thing. Can I put that in the background? Hey! There it is. Look, he opened the celestial realm. Look at that. Look, it's me catching a butterfly. Me. Easy. Wait, what are we doing? I forget. Look at that. Hey, look, it's Mega Man me. He opened the... Look, he literally opened the rift to the celestial realm, and it's Mega Man me next to Villager me catching butterfly me. Easy. So, you know. I actually didn't think that was gonna work. I'm kind of happy that it did, though. I'm kind of thrilled that that worked, you know. What am I gonna do here with the Ring a Bell? But yeah, actually for you too, because you were playing in the dark at 3 a.m. I was probably doing something similar at the time because I didn't even know that that was a thing on my first playthrough there. Look at him! Look at him there! Oh my goodness, that's the best! Whoops. What am I doing here? Abilities, my goodness. You said I wouldn't carve you, but I will. Look at this. Who are we summoning here? You know, we got... Hold on. Crescent Moon, Promethean Fire, or Holy Weapon. Let's summon Palbot with Promethean Fire. Is what we're gonna do. Oh, Stillness is still on. I wasn't paying attention at all. I am so dumb. Thanks, Palbot. I am so stupid. I got distracted by that image. Sorry, I got a little bit sidetracked. I got just a little bit sidetracked there, you know? Just a wee bit. I'm kind of distracted by the background of the battlefield here, you know? And there's Tiz's theme. Sure. Can I, like... Alright, let's summon Friendbot with Holy Weapon. Is what we're gonna do. Seems easy peasy, man. You know? Let's do it. Nice. Look at that background. The freaking Twitter background. It's also technically my Twitch background if you check like the top thing, I guess. And everything. Did you prove me wrong? An anonymous cheer 1 bit. Thanks for the bit, Carvia. Oh, we do get to hear special music. Even though we were kind of just... Oh, that is against TOS right there. Oh my goodness, and it lagged the game. My goodness, that is some against Twitch TOS stuff right there. Please don't take away my affiliate status, Twitch. Well, I guess now we get to hear a little bit of Tiz's theme through that. Okay, we're about to finish off the final boss here once the stillness wears off. we're never gonna get the chance to do this again, so you know, we we gotta, you know, see about this here. Ban this man? Hold on, I'm curious now. We're never gonna get the chance to do this again, so let's do this now, you know? Let's put, like, my freaking new Mew love emote there. Bam. It's just a big heart now. It's just the heart on my Acoust 4 love emote. It's literally just the heart of that. Why is it also flipped? Why is it flipped? Do I have like some weird thing in settings that like flips it or something? System camera. No, it's not flip. Hold on. Whoa, wait. What else have we got here? Wait, I know what we have to do. I know what the celestial realm needs to be canonically. I know exactly what it has to be. Bam, easy. Carvia's digital art. Look, Ouroboros opened the gate to the celestial realm, and it's Carvia's digital art. Carvia, the best artist the world has ever seen. Easy. Easy, you know? Wait, is it not like a BTTV mode or something here? Aw, that's a shame. Oh man, just kind of hoping I'd be able to put it in chat as well. Look, easy! Camera would provide a flipped image of you, so it's doing the same thing. Yeah, I know it would be a flipped image of me, but like, why is it flipped, is what I wonder. Why would it be like flipped of me? What's wrong with it? Like, what's the point of a horizontal flip? I don't get it. But look, he opened the rift to the celestial realm. It's Carvia's digital art. Isn't that the greatest thing ever? Hold on. Let's, just leave that there where it's visible. What else can we do here, anyway? What can we do here? Tries to mimic what you would actually look like? But why does that involve a horizontal flip, is what I'm saying? It'd make, like, no difference. Let's make my Jigglypuff emote be the celestial realm. Easy. Easy peasy. Rather than looking at a mirror where your image is vertically flipped. Your image is not vertically flipped in a mirror. You do not look at yourself upside down in a mirror, bearded. I'm gonna just tell you that right now. But yeah, look at that Jiggly emote there. There is no horizontal flip, it's vertically flipped. If it was vertically flipped, it'd be upside down. What do you think you are, calling me a fool for that? Vertical is that way. The horizontal is like that way. Don't... Horizontal's like that. Vertical's... Mix up vertical and horizontal. Yeah. Freaking calling me a fool here. My oh my, what a guy. What can we do here? What have I got? What about this? Oh god, the freaking... That emote, but up close, is just like my nose. Oh no. Get that out of here. Oh my goodness, we are having way too much fun with the final boss here. Carvia has not said anything since I first put his digital art up on the screen. What have we got here? How about I'm just curious. How about an image of my hat before it was painted white? Look at that. There's my hat with like paper put around it for the area that has now become the white ready to be painted on it. Isn't that something right there? What else have we got here? You know? There's an image of you, you won't. Do I have one? I don't have one, man. Unless I check like your Discord announcements. You know? If you're gonna dare me to do that, oh, what else do I have here? JK, no, don't. Fine then. Can I use GIFs? Can I use like this GIF as like of a campfire? No, it's just gonna be an image. Oh god. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's a one from like your announcements there. If you dare me to, I will there. I got you, gonna send me one, Cam. Moni is a mad lad. If Carvia says not to, then I won't. Carvia banned Cam. I already put your digital art on the stream, Carvia. What else can I find? I could put other of Carvia's art. There, look, more of Why? It's sideways. His Pikachu there is sideways. Why is it? Why did it flip it like that? Wait, did I have it like sideways or something? What the heck? Pikachu. Got a pic for you? No, Cam. You can do it real quick if you want. Maybe, man. Hold on here. Thanks for stopping by and hanging out then, Cordmaster. Hold on. I have like a folder in my emotes thing labeled Carvia because I do like his channel art apart from like his regular sub emote, because that was at a time where I didn't know I could do digital art. So I could like do like the full art of like his Squirtle emote or something like that, since I'm the one who drew it. Oh my goodness. Pfft. I can't post it in chat because I'm not like a tier 3 sub to you, Carvia, but if you wanna pose that, then you can go ahead and do that. My goodness. I just recently rewatched like this speed art that I did of that emote, and seeing it up close like that is like, what the heck? Oh man, oh man. What the heck, man? There it is. It's that emote, but like, feast your eyes. Oh man, what else have we got here? What does... We're just gonna enjoy this music as we mess around with the final boss. I could do Carvia's sub badge. Here, Carvia's sub badge, the 72x72 version. There it is, Carvia's subscriber badge. There's like a zoomed in version of what you get if you subscribe to Carvia 4 on Twitch in 2019. That's what you get right there. Once he forgets what he's doing, I swear if I forget that stillness is up there. You want a good Carvia picture? Nah, I'll pass there. My oh my. Hold on, what else is in my stream folder that I can toss on real quick? The guy. Oh, here's the image of the real Carvia. Bam! Easy. Oh, dang, it's so zoomed in you can't even see it. It's a picture of a freaking Labrador or something in a Pikachu onesie, is what that is. Dang it. It's too zoomed in. Discord announcements one. Dang, it's too zoomed in, but it's like a dog in a like, Pikachu onesie. Dang it. Dang it, man. What if I put up my screens? What if I put up like my Be Right Back screen? How zoomed in is it gonna be? Nice. Nice, it's literally this screen, but like, you know. Should have put a pic of Carvia? I still could, but it'd be like so zoomed in. Hold on, where's my memes folder? Whoa, wait. Where is this? Where's like my going live folder for memes? Tools, Discord. How about... Oh, dang it, the Piranha Plant's too zoomed in. Can't even tell it's Piranha Plant. Well, I guess you can. But, look, this is something that you would never be able to do in Bravely Default unless you were doing it on an emulator. Like, can we just acknowledge that? You know? What have we got here? What about this image that I recently found of Shulk in a canoe paddling with a Monado? Where is it? What'd I do with it? There it is. Oh, dang, it's way too zoomed in. Dang it. Not gonna show Shulk paddling in his canoe with the Monado. What a shame. I am let down. I'm let down right there. Oh, look, you can see like my whole file directories. Whoa. Isn't that something? Go to your Discord, download meme you just posted me and put that meme on the screen. Hold on, uno minuto. What have we got here? I wish I could put GIFs up there. I wish. Hold on. What's something that I can afford to have zoomed in? You know? Hold on. What's this gonna be like? Well, it kind of cut off the head, but it's like Kermit the Frog biting some guy in the neck and the guy's like screaming. So, you know, there's that. What the heck is this here? What the heck do we have here? I'll just save it as a bunch of ones. What the heck be this? What do we have here? I have to go through like so many directories here. Oh no, not stream. Discord. Where's all the ones? Come on, it's got. Did I post the going live one? I did by accident. That's not it. That's a PMD2 image. What the heck? That's not even it. That's not what I just saved. You know? Excuse me. This, I think. It's cut off. It's cut off and it's flipped. But ow, things are cracking that aren't supposed to be cracking. I don't. Hold on. That's gangster, exactly, man. What else do I. Hold on. What do we even have here? Let's take this image of freaking. Oh dang, it's way too zoomed in. It's an image of like Tofu's Steam profile when he was live one day with like the weirdest profile name. Does that sometimes. How are we gonna finish this off? How are we gonna finish off the final boss? What's gonna be the background? Should it just be like the original thing? Is that what we're gonna have? Just the good old original thing, you know? Something like that. I'm curious. Oh god. Oh no! Oh no! It's me and it's so zoomed in and oh no! Oh my goodness. What do we have here? What do we have here then? Carvia's face cam? How many people are in favor of Carvia's face and how many people are in favor of this site to finish off the final boss with? How are we feeling? Vote now on your phones. How are we feeling about this? Carvia's face or mine? Carvia, that site is beautiful. Keep it there. We've got Carvia's vote in. It's magnificent. This is what we need. Ouroboros to open this rift to the celestial realm and all of a sudden, you know, there's freaking this staring down at you. You know, this is gonna be my background for the finale right here, my thumbnail. Once this is uploaded to YouTube, that needs to be the thumbnail right there. What am I gonna call the finale? Like the celestial realm or something like that? It's gonna be that. There, easy background, easy thumbnail. Easy thumbnail for my finale. Oh man, quality. You're upset, Cam. I mean, I can try it briefly, but it's gonna be super zoomed in, so I don't know how it would even turn out, you know? The celestial shitposting sounds about right. Carvia gave the go-ahead briefly, so we'll try it briefly. Wait, no? Fine, he said no. Not the one Cam sent you. Did Cam send me one? I don't think he did. He didn't send me one. I just took the one out of your announcements thing in your Discord, Carvia. This is what I took. Oh my goodness, that site right there. Okay, I guess it's... That one is fine. We'll see what it's like then. Let's see what happens here. Bam. Slash you wanted this Cam. See what it it's up. Why is it upside down? Oh my goodness. Why is it upside down? And you can see like half of, or I guess you can see most of Esam's face. Hold on. Oh, you can see most of Esam. There he is. Oh my. Hold on. To finish it off, I'm gonna be... Will I be sending it back to the original or just keep it as that? Should I just keep it as that? How are we feeling here? How are we feeling here to finish off Bravely Default? Why is it upside down? Look, there he is. There's Esam. 2 Pikachu legends. Peekaboo. Look, Ouroboros opened the rift, and this is... this is what you see. I'm surprised at how that turned out. Look, it's the Celestial Realm, man. I almost forgot Stillness was up. I got so distracted, I actually almost forgot. Is this how we're ending it? If Ouroboros even does go down and doesn't, like, heal himself. He might heal himself, but this might be the end here. Is this how we're feeling? You know, people are saying to keep it, so I mean, you know. Freaking Esam's upside down eyes staring into your soul right there. Oh my goodness. Well, goodbye Ouroboros, unless he heals. Unless he heals. I guess that's how we're ending it. Oh, dang it. Oh, I just went first. Okay, I guess we got to enjoy it a little bit longer. Okay, I was not I don't know what I was expecting to see today when I woke up this morning. But let me tell you, this was not it. I'm gonna just tell you right now. This was not what I was expecting to see when I woke up this morning. Just gonna, you know, throw that out there. You know? This is... I did not anticipate this. Well, goodbye, Ouroboros. We had such a fun time in your boss fight, didn't we? Fare thee well now. Goodbye. What a beautiful sight, exactly. I can't believe what you see. 2 of the best Pika mains side by side, exactly. One of them you can only see like the eyes of though, and they're both upside down for some reason. That image though. I can't believe it. What a world we live in, where such a thing is possible.
Warriors of light, physical manifestations of my being. I thank you for risking life and limb to defeat Ouroboros. The Celestial Realm, this world, and myriad others owe you a debt. They need never fear the beast's terror again. Now it is time to rest your weary souls. Rest until the day you return to those who await you.
Is this our ship?
Huh? I thought for sure I was...
No, we're alive. I've the aches and pains to prove it.
Sage!
And yes, 'tis Idea, Ring a bell? You have done well.
Is Lord DeRosso really?
He has passed from this world, together with Ouroboros.
We failed to save him.
No, it was meant to end this way. The decision was forged that day we met, 1800 years past. There were matters of which the angel spoke only to Lord DeRosso. She told of the evil one, and the bringer of ruin, he whom they call the Beast. And so it was we began our preparations. We considered every possibility, refined every detail. To seal a creature that revives without end, we had need of an immortal ourselves. And we needed you, the warriors of light, to destroy them both. Do not blame yourselves, children. It was preordained millennia before your time. Lester always walked one step ahead. From the day I met him, I fear now I shall never catch up. But this is no time for leisurely chat. You must make a choice with all haste.
What choice?
Where to return, my boy? You've your choice of places to call home.
Home?
The Great Chasm links to the worlds in which you were born. But with the defeat of Ouroboros, it will soon close forever. You are free to stay here, or to return to the world of your birth, or any other you desire. It has already begun. Choose quickly now. You've saved this world and those beyond. Return home with your heads held high.
Thank you for all you've done.
Planning on letting go anytime soon?
What harm in just a bit longer? This is my last chance.
What harm? Just ask on yes. And you should see the look on Tiz's face.
You people are no fun. Well, farewell. Farewell, one and all.
I will be forever grateful.
Oh, the chasm is closing. Look, it stopped.
They've secured us a road home. I can sense tremendous magic at work.
Well, ring a bell? Let's go. Dax, Zatz, and the proprietress are waiting.
All right, everyone. Hold on tight.
My goodness, that lagged the game.
They're gone. They didn't even look back. What fine children. Our greatest accomplishment and dearest treasures. 2,000 years. It felt endless, yet it's passed in the blink of an eye. Wouldn't you agree, Lester?
Sorry, I was typing and I put in a dash and then it... Sorry, I keep forgetting the dash is my BRB screen. Yeah, the world I chose was World 1-1. Super Mario World, you know? Anyway, now we've actually truly beaten it. Finally! Oh. Finally, we're done with this. I can feel better about starting other new things. So, I don't remember exactly what day we started this. It was probably someday late August. My first upload of this was September 9th, I think? I think it was September 9th, the last I checked, or something like that. And currently it's the 28th of March at the time of recording this. 2019. So, you know, like 7 or 8 months. So, you know, this took forever. Now we gotta move on to greater heights. The next 3DS game that we do might well be Bowser's Inside Story for the 3DS. Might well be. I mean, anyway, we were kind of distracted by laughter at the final boss there a little bit. But there were some interesting details that were revealed there, like Ouroboros before the boss fight saying to Tiz, like, you who house a celestial within you, and then him opening the celestial realm, and it's supposed to be the 3DS camera, which is why we were able to manipulate it with the emulator like that. But it implies that the celestial realm is like the real world, and Ouroboros has been like linking all the worlds of like all the different like players of the game all into it. Like invade the real world and saying that Tiz has a celestial realm, or a celestial within him, not a celestial realm within him. But saying that Tiz has a celestial within him means like it has a person from this world within him. So basically the player, like in a sense, the player is Tiz, like that. So he's like, you have a celestial within you, because Tiz like is the player in a sense, like the player controlled character. So when he's talking to the celestial, like, in the way that he is before the boss fight, it's him speaking directly to the player. Like, it's some crazy fourth wall breaking stuff, you know? Like, the way that Bravely Default breaks the fourth wall like that is pretty crazy. And, like, the whole idea of, like, this multiple worlds thing, at first it seems like, oh, it's just, like, a kind of thing that has to do with, like, the basic plot of the game. And then it develops into, now the game is really lagging, 70%. Maybe it's the smoke or something, I don't know. But the whole idea that the different worlds that you go to are like the various different players' worlds in which different things happen. Like, it's some pretty crazy meta stuff. The music still sounds semi-normal despite being at 75% normal speed. Well, now it's speeding up. Apparently it was just... What is it with this game and inns, or like in resting areas being like the laggiest things ever? Anyway, in some ways I hate this game, honestly. What with the whole second half of it being like, do you know what would be really fun? Fighting like the 4 main bosses of the game a total of like 5 times each or something like that. Don't you have to fight like all of them a total of like 20 times altogether? I like to get the true ending like that. Like, oh man. I hate it. I hate that part. I hate how repetitive it is like that. But I do definitely enjoy the story of this game. In this game, I have fond memories of like staying up late on my 3DS, it being like late at night or something like that, and I'm just sitting there and enjoying the super long cutscenes.
Next is the water crystal. We make for the north.
Just, you know, staying up and relaxing and taking in the story bit by bit over the period of a few months. Because man, this game is long. So I definitely have fond memories of that. But it's because of the downsides of this that this game isn't as good to me as it could be, I suppose. I still like it at the end of the day. I still think it's a pretty crazy, cool game.
I'll see your ideals given form, Father. I swear.
It's just the flaws of it. Just, oh my goodness. It's lagging again. Or it was.
Alternate! What are you?
I'm here to save you. I will not fail this time. I am Dark Knight, Alternus Dim. The Grand Marshal has placed the future in my hand.
So Ring-a-Bell, who from his world, Adia had originally died in, he went back to his world and,
I can hardly wait. The innkeep says
you know,
he's
save her.
preparing us a feast to remember.
Can't wait.
Returned as the Dark Knight Alternus Dim.
Eagle, go on ahead. I'll be right behind you.
All right.
Well, I suppose it's time to return what I borrowed.
You guys should have heard this. Keep chattering like that and you're liable to end up just like Ring a Bell.
Let's hope that never happens.
I love how it includes "and you" in the credits. What's this? I don't even remember. I don't even remember what this is.
That you would be the one who would stop my sister's plans.
Oh geez, what even is this? I don't remember it. Annoying. They could have just not included that part. Save cleared game data. If you save, the game will resume from before you awaken the last 4 crystals. Yeah, I'll save. And Carvia, he died. Yeah, the end there is definitely very confusing for a lot of people. It's the kind of thing where after I saw it for the first time, it's like, Google, what the heck just happened? So, from the beginning of the game starts out with like the introduction of all 4 characters, and Tiz's introduction shows his village of Norende being destroyed in the Great Chasm. When the Great Chasm is created, it's in the area that used to be Norende, and the game has you believe that Tiz was the only survivor of the village's destruction, that everybody else in the village died, but Tiz somehow managed to live despite the Great Chasm being opened up. Well, turns out that when the Great Chasm was opened up, Tiz died in Norende as well. There were no survivors of Norende. Tiz died as well, but he was given life again by the player playing the game, and you as like the celestial inhabiting him, giving him that life. So it's because he becomes like the player, and that you as the player like inhabit his body, he's given life again. So at the end of the game, when you're done with the game, there's like, you've defeated the final boss, there's the ending screen, stuff like that. The player is now done with the game. Tiz basically says like, time to return what I borrowed, and that like red light that came out of him is him kind of returning the spirit of the player to the player. So Tiz like lies down in the graveyard there, and yeah, he dies because he didn't survive Norende in the first place. He died there, so he's technically been dead the whole game, but he was kind of given a chance to live again through the player. So, you know, game completion bonus, a special movie is now available to watch. Yeah, I know, the Bravely Second trailer. I guess we can do that. Or we can always just do the Konami code. Is this going back to the title screen here? Gyro sensor. Oh, it's gonna do the cutscene because this cutscene has like the gyro sensor. Pick up the 3DS system with the 3D screen facing forward. Can I just use like the circle pad to look around in this scene? Because like at the end here, there's like a trailer for Bravely Second. That's what it is, and it's like one of those things where you like look around with a 3DS, but like unless I can use the circle pad, we might just be looking forward. Let's see. Yeah, I can't move the camera around.
The cerebral dysrhythmia has evened out.
Oh.
How's his pulse?
I guess it has an automatic view that it'll do if you don't move it. Cool.
And the status of the expunction system?
Standing by. No issues to speak of.
I'll try pressing buttons.
Good.
Buttons do nothing.
Poor wretch. Asleep ever since. Some end for a hero who helped save the world.
Switch into auxiliary power now! Transfer complete! Power will return to 8th circuit in order.
The camera's supposed to be moving around here with the 3DS, but I can't move it, I'm sorry. So I guess we're stuck facing forward. I'm pressing the buttons. Sorry. We don't get to see the combat. We could just watch it on like YouTube after this.
You okay? Looks like it. Splendid.
You need to like face up for the end of this cutscene, and I know I won't be able to do that, so I don't think we'll even be able to end this cutscene. Yeah, we can't see anything that's going on because I don't know how to do 3DS gyro sensor stuff on emulator. Who knows? Oh, that one made the game lag.
No brave points. Guess there's nothing for it. Here goes.
Wow, that one almost crashed the game. Wow. That was a pretty intense Bravely Second to almost crash the game.
University in the language of flowers. You'll see I can pull through a pinch anytime. So much for going home. Give me a second.
You need to end this cutscene by looking up, and I don't think I can do that. Like, is there a gyro sensor thing? What does this mean? Start select circle mod debug. Motion? Oh.
Yoo-hoo! Over here.
What does this mean? If I right click, will it? Oh!
Bonjour, Tiz. I'm Magnolia.
Oh!
Magnolia Arch.
I can look around.
Relax. No need to
Ah! I wish I'd known. I can right click and look around. Hold
I
on.
envy you, Tiz.
Hold on.
Because you've got the kind of...
Hold on. How about we just try doing this scene again now that I know how to look around? Hold on. What's the start button set to? Hold on. Wait. Controls. Start set to. It starts at M. That's a weird button, isn't it? Lag. Oh, let's try it again. Hold on. Now we can select that special movie by any time here. But hold on. You can also activate the special movie anytime by doing, like, I don't know if it's on the title screen or if you load up a save file first. I think you have to load up a save file first. But if I do up, down, down, left, right. Oh. Yeah, I think it was meant to be on the overall title screen. Oh, dang it. Oh, dang it, man. But yeah. But yeah, I didn't even play the game, but low-key, the ending there made your heart sink with Tiz being dead. Yeah, it is definitely pretty sad like that. But yeah, does this take place directly after Bravely Default? Not completely directly, but a little bit of time after it. A little bit of time after it's passed. I'll try to look around this time. Sorry. Let's try that again real quick. Here we go again. Whoa, what's that?
Looks like the
So,
cerebral dysrhythmia has evened out.
Oh, there's the sides. Sorry, my cursor's gonna move across the screen sometimes as I'm like doing stuff.
And the status of the expunction system.
What direction is forward?
No issues to speak of.
There, I'll press the A button and go forward like last time. Okay, now I can keep track of this stuff. Okay, now I've got it figured out, I think, right? That's up. What direction was I facing before then? Oh, I was facing downwards. What was the glowy thing I saw? Oh, that's a top or something. That's a top of like this tank. So I can still look around in the tank during this. So it looks like it automatically goes to the front there on this emulator. Oh, there's like lights over there. Oh. More things are flicking on. Oh. Ah, now there's this bit. Okay, so now I should be able to follow it, right? What did he just say? Wait, where? Ah, there. Gotcha. This was like so weird to do with the 3DS gyro controls. It's hard to keep the camera on. Where'd she go? Oh.
You okay? Looks like it. Splendid.
So now there's this part. I wish I'd known about the gyro controls before. So are your old friends dead? It's not that far in the future. Probably like a few years or something. Is what it is. Oh, it didn't crash the game this time. It didn't even lag it at all. I guess we've done it once before. You know?
You'll see I can pull through a pinch anytime.
No, so that isn't like a lever thing. I thought it was. Oh, what's that?
Much for going home.
Oh, it's a teddy bear inside the tank with me.
Give me a second.
Is that supposed to be like a little controller thing? It has like A, B, X maybe. Those look almost like Xbox 360 controller buttons, and then there's a D-pad. Nope. Nope, I'm gonna stare at the teddy. You can't. What the heck is that?
Yoo-hoo! Over here.
What even is that? What?
Right?
Okay, some ship just went down.
Right over here.
I never noticed that before when I've seen this trailer in the past.
Yoo-hoo! Over here.
I'm busy. I'm looking at something else that's interesting. Was that like an Easter egg? What the heck was that? Yeah, I know.
Bonjour, Tiz. I'm Magnolia.
I had more interesting things going on.
Ball buster. Relax.
Oh, it automatically went to the front again.
Suspicious of me.
Actually, have to hold right click.
I think that's fair to say. I envy you, Tiz. Because you've got the kind of good luck I'll never enjoy. You get to live in the same era as me, you lucky dog, you. Okay, let's get going. To where? To someplace nice.
And I can still look around here. So that's that trailer. That's a freaking gyro controls trailer, which is very strange to do. You know? Gyro controls. But yeah, so we're finally done with Bravely Default. It's definitely not exactly the happiest ending, considering, you know, Tiz dies. But you know, it's Airy too. No, it's not. But imagine if. One day I'll definitely do Bravely Second on stream. Like, when I was mentioning during the credits how I was kind of iffy about this game, but I do have fond memories of, like, staying up with it late into the nights and, like, just taking in the story. Like, when I eventually got convinced to get Bravely Second, like, I was so iffy about Bravely Default after I first beat it, what with, like, the slow parts of it, and after Bravely Second came out, there was a friend of mine who was like, it's so good, you have to try it, and just kept telling me that, and I was like, fine, I'll try it out. So I tried it out, and it became one of my favorite games of all time. It's easily in top 10. Like, I just could not stop taking in the story of that game. Like, Bravely Second, when that was still a pretty new game, playing that game was the very first time that I had ever really pulled an all-nighter in my life. Like, I was just like laying in bed taking in the story on a weekend, and I eventually went to sleep at like 7 AM or something like that. I mean, around this stream it becomes like a regular thing whenever I stream a Pokemon Mystery Dungeon game, but you know, back then, it was like the first time I'd ever done that. But yeah, man, what if they did the same thing as the first game? They don't, thankfully. That was what I was worried about. That's why I didn't get the second game at first. I was like, I don't want to go through like that pain over again. Then I got it and it's like, there's no pain, it's just an incredible game. I love Bravely Second so much. Definitely one of my top 10 games. For sure. But yeah, that tank that Tiz was in, we've actually seen it earlier in this playthrough in the Duchy of Eternia. I forget what her name was, but there was like that one, like, I forget what her name was. I think it was Veronica, the one that we got like some asterisk from, who was like really tiny and she was floating around. I believe she was using the tank before because like her power is going out of control or something like that. Like, it's that same tank that's in Eternia there. So like after, like, you can put together from that trailer there that after Tiz like falls dead at the end of this game, they're basically like, oh no, whatever can we do to save him? And they basically put him in that tank as like a kind of last-ditch effort, hoping that he'll wake up one day. Like, maybe his body will eventually be restored enough that he'll wake up, but who knows, because they kind of think that he's dead, but they're gonna try to save him. But yeah, more crystals? Thankfully not. Thank goodness there isn't. Oh, dang it. No, I don't want to see the opening cutscene. No, pause. I don't need to see this. Wait, can I just skip it by hitting start? Because I can't do it by pressing A. Okay, yeah, you press start. Now I know. But yeah, between Bravely Default and Bravely Second, there's definitely at least a few years that pass that trailer takes place. So like, I guess it's not really that much of spoilers to say that Tiz has been dead for a few years of like sitting around in that tank with them hoping that he'll wake up one day. You know? But yeah, so that isn't where Bravely Second starts. Bravely Second starts a little bit before that. We even have a new main character. Like, Tiz was the main character of this game, but in Bravely Second, the main character is a new character who we haven't even seen in Bravely Default, whose name is Yu Geniolja. Ooh, I love him as a character. He's awesome. And yeah, so you have another party of 4, some familiar faces, some new faces, like you, for example. And I love that game. I know that it's gonna take a very long time to beat it, so it might be a while before I stream that. Luckily, Bravely Default to Bravely Second is one of those games where it's like, you can have a big break like that. You don't have to just follow up the next into the another, or the first into the next immediately after, and worry about like forgetting about everything that happens. Like Bravely Second, all the details from Default that are really important is like, the heroes save the world by going to like these different worlds. There's these relationships between the characters, and Tiz died at the end. But why do the Tiz trailer thing? What? Just to like... You know, it's funny, they include this trailer even in the English versions here, even though they actually never planned on releasing Bravely Second worldwide originally. So that would have just been like a, you know... a thing just to screw players over wanting to know what happens and then never being able to. But you know, I don't know, we'll do Bravely Second at some point. It just won't be immediately. We'll probably start it sometime this year. I mean, that's a big time kind of gap that I'm alluding to, but we'll definitely do it at some point. It's one of my favorite games of all time, so unlike this game, I'll actually be looking very forward to starting that. Like, this game, it was like, I guess I'll start it. It'll make doing second more enjoyable, I suppose. Because I love and hate this game at the same time. Both of them together, you know? But Bravely Second, I just completely love. No hate for that game. So we'll start it one day, and it's gonna be great, you know? I look very forward to that day. But we might do a few new things before then, in between. We'll figure it out. We'll do something like that. But I'm just happy that now that the game that we've been playing for like 7 to 8 months, I can finally mark as complete and not have to worry about it anymore, you know? What does the bottom text usually say? It's usually Bravely Default Where the Fairy Flies. That's the full name of the game. They literally called the game Bravely Default Where the Fairy Flies just for the point of being able to take those letters a lot away later in the game to say Airy lies. Because she does. So that's what it says. Like, that's the full title of the game. Is Bravely Default Where the Fairy Flies, and they literally just made it that title to do that. Bravely Second does something even crazier. Bravely Second's full title is Bravely Second End Layer. When I first saw End Layer, I was like, okay, that's not gonna have anything crazy to do with it, right? That's just like a cool name to slap onto there. Nope, it does something even crazier with the title that blew my mind when I first saw it. It is wild. Love that game. But yeah, I'm gonna call the stream here now, though. Gonna go do my essay that I have to do and stuff like that. And yeah, so thanks everybody for stopping by and hanging out in this stream. And thanks everybody so much who stuck around for like this series. This is easily the longest series that I have ever done on a game so far. I think Xenoblade Chronicles 1-2 Torna is gonna be the new longest once I'm done with that. Like, that might not take as long and how much time it takes me to beat it, but it'll definitely be longer in terms of like how many hours are put into it. In terms of like how long it takes me to beat it because of how on and off it is, Bravely Default's probably gonna take the cake for a long time, you know? Like, Xenoblade Chronicles 1, 2, and Torn is gonna be so many hours altogether, but like I can passionately commit to that, and we're like super committing to that series. Is something I've been planning for a long time, so I don't think it'll take quite as much time in terms of like how many months it's gonna take me to do that, but in terms of hours, yeah, that'll definitely be the new longest series. But for a while, in terms of how long it takes me to beat it, I think Bravely Default's gonna be the longest one for quite some time. Dear Harmonia, thank you for the stream. Thanks for the freaking creepy stare during the final boss fight. Curbia, along with Esam there. Couldn't have done it without you. 4 Heroes of Light here, couldn't have done it without, you know, you and Esam staring in to see how the final boss fight was going, you know. But yeah, this has been an incredibly long series, so like thanks so much to like everybody that's been along for the journey, because my oh my has this taken a long time. Oh, wait, I can't press B? Oh, because I haven't even selected the save file. AR movie. What even is AR movie? Hold on, wait. Is this just... Oh, it's freaking that thing. Wait, is it gonna load up the image? It's not gonna load up the image because the image is set to the front 3DS camera, not the back one. I'm a little bit disappointed. But yeah. So the essay will do. But yeah, so thanks everybody so much once again. And yeah, so until the next series, I guess, maybe it'll be Bravely Second, maybe it'll be another game, but until then, see ya.